Max, 1 point short. How's the group feeling?
Yeah, not great. There was some good stuff late, but 3 times in the last 3 games against this team, a couple of times against a couple of other teams, our first quarters have just not been quite up to it, especially in these big games. And I feel like our last sort of 5 or 6 against big Melbourne teams, a lot on the line at the MCG, we sort of down a couple of goals straight away. So it's hard yakka from there, and character to get back in the game's pretty good. Character to try and win the game late's pretty good, but probably shouldn't be in that position.
Some inspirational efforts at the end of the game. Vine saved one on the line for Wednesday. Is that thing? I think we just fell a bit short from the start, like you said. We were kind of chasing our tails from then on.
I mean, when it rains, it certainly is a longer process to try and get back, and I think they were on high 50s, if not 60 at half time, and I think they finished on 77. So it's a long slog to try and get to where we want to get to, and obviously didn't rain the first 5 goals, so they were able to get 5 in before the rain, and it was hard yakka to be able to get it back. So yeah.
Track 5 goals tonight, really dragging us along. How important was he?
He's a little weapon when he gets tagged, because teams can't really tag him, to be honest. Kennedy was going to run with him in the midfield for a bit there, and we tried to dictate a few things in the first quarter and suss out if we could try and move Kennedy around, but it was looking like it was a pretty good tag. So Track went and played one for the team, and in a wet weather game to go play forward, it's almost like, really doing one for the team. Like, you're going to be in the dry zone for a lot of the game, but he went down and, but he kicked 5. Kicked 5 and too late to put us right into the game. So I think that shows the person he is, to be able to regroup from a tag. I'm not sure how many he had in the first quarter, but to regroup from a tag and then to kick 5 in a completely different role that he wouldn't have thought he was going to play. Alex Neil-Bullen certainly wouldn't have played. I wouldn't have thought he was going to play centre bounce for the whole game, and I think he had 20-odd and 12 tackles. So you'll see that with a lot of them this year, those boys. Ed Langdon, we all know him as this winger that's played on the wing for a long time, but even he's changing up his position and trying to get Caleb Windsor into the game more. So there's a lot of selfless roles going on out there. Bailey Fritsch went to Wiedering in the second half, and look, I'm happy to be correct wrong, and I'm probably wrong, but I don't think he took a mark up in the second half. He certainly took a few in the first half, so to have Bailey go to him in the second half certainly helped us even it up as well.
A few days off now and then over to Perth. Are we ready for the next challenge ahead?
Yeah, it's a long season, man. You got to use these 3 days to rest, recover, watch some Giro d'Italia, and come back and play an informed West Coast over there in their hunting ground, and then on to St Kilda at the G, which is tough, and then Freo at Alice, which is tough, King's birthday. So nothing's easy. There's no easy game. So I'm going to really utilise this rest, have a bit of family time, and can't wait for the challenge over there in the West.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, Alex.